of the ADC is APC during the day, at night ADC. What kind of politician does that make you?
Igwe now, because you look like Igwe. Igwe now, in Nigeria, you cannot play politics of isolation. That you want to stand and I used to tell people, you must have a leader. And it's only that my leader is not in my party. And I want to tell you that this issue of coalition, Yamutu, according to Hausa.
What does Yamutu
mean?
Don't
die.
Where you have Atiku, David Mark,
we send them back to where they came from.
How would you do that? These people are more powerful than you, politically speaking.
Legally.
Really? Have you gone to court?
I'm still seeking opinion of my legal luminaries.
What they have said in the ADC is that they've done their homework, legally speaking, and everything looks very
Can
tidy.
I tell you whether it's legal or illegal, what they have done? Can I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I told you the Constitution does not allow for a new member to come and hold national office. But somebody came and took over as interim national chairman. Then there was no meeting of NEC called. By the time I give to you, give me next week, I'll be able to show you some documents to show you that there was no proper NEC called. And after he has handed over, that was when he now wrote to INEC and started asking that he want to hand over to some new leadership of the party. So, but I will give you the document. Just give me just few days.
So you are coming big time. You want to send Atiku, Amechi,
back,
El-Rufai, Aregbesola,
back to their base.
ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí ọ̀ ń ṣeré ni àbọ̀ ń ṣe èrè. ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí ọ̀ ń ṣeré ni àbọ̀ ń ṣe èrè.
Mr. Leke, it looks kind of like a clown, right? And the way he sort of like talks also makes him sound like a clown. But I think when he said, "Don't underrate me," he was right. He is from Kogi, the state of Yeye Bello, where election is basically war. Ask Natasha. So yeah, he's got his own way. He wanted to be governor of Kogi State at a point, but that didn't work out well. But this guy has been elected in the midst of this whole thing. He has been elected twice, 2019, 2023. Indeed, he's been in the National Assembly for a while, at least. So in that his own small space, he's a king there politically. Whatever he is doing in that space, give him his credit. But also, when you now look at it like, logically, that also paints some kind of very disappointing picture. When you look at him and you look at Nigeria, and then you have the exact picture of why Nigeria is what Nigeria is, because people like him makes up over 80% of those who are holding political office in Nigeria. Their mindset, their thought process, and the rest of that, you will look at them and laugh. You won't join politics. You won't. It's dirty. They are this or that. Therefore, clowns, the worst of us is now representing us. The worst of us are those who are leading us. So you look at him, you laugh. He's one of those making laws for Nigeria. He's one of those who are passing budgets for Nigeria. Now imagine the kind of tragedy that has befallen a nation that parades characters like that as their leaders. So as you are laughing, you should at the same time be reflecting. All of us. you know. So when they say they want to, Nigeria is going to be better and all of that, and some of you the obedient, or moment Obi comes in, at least we believe that, but I would have to deal with these characters. They are all over the place. And guess what? Eh? They are the reflection of the people that they are leading. When I say they are the reflection of people they are leading, you go take a look at their constituents. When I say constituents, the people that are supporting them or voting for them or they are bribing for whatever it is, go take a look at them. And then tell me if the apple has fallen far from the tree. So you can't build a nation where you have mediocres like that, making your laws, debating your budget and passing your budget, approving loans. Because to them, politics is about winning elections. It's not actually about delivering governance. Not really. You get what I mean? And this was him when he wanted to be their governor. Like I said, that didn't work out. So Leke.
I will respect all my traditional rulers. I will give you the due respect that is needed. I will make sure anytime I invite you, I will accord you, put you in the best hotel for you to enjoy yourself. I will not look down and put you inside some. I will respect all my traditional rulers. I will give you the due respect that is needed. I will make sure anytime I invite you, I will accord you, put you in the best hotel for you to enjoy yourself. I will not look down and put you inside some. I will.
Oh. Somebody just typed, wow, African Wahala. Have you listened to the one that is their governor now? Olodo of Kogi. So those of you who sabi pray for Nigeria, keep praying, Those of you who won't fight for Nigeria, now better go back to the gym and start getting your energy back. With the characters like that, you can know that Iluyeti last dent. So it is all man for himself now. All man for himself. So as long as you can sort yourself, everybody go sort himself. He has a colleague somewhere in Kirby. Like I said, they are the reflection of the people they are leading. They are not different. So those of you, Mr. and Mrs., don't give up on Nigeria. Here is something for you. As some of you are laboring or, striving to striving to actually make a difference. You want Nigeria to be better. On the other hand, some people, they collect 400 naira to further bury Nigeria. Their actions have led to horrible people gaining power and then using that power to punish them. Do you understand? While you think you are starving to make Nigeria work, this Nigeria must work in our lifetime. This Nigeria must, this is because I've had people say that, okay? So this Nigeria must work in my lifetime. As you are, striving to have that happen, some people, they collect 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira to further get crooked criminals into power. Who will then, after getting that power, they will now punish everybody altogether, including the people that they gave for 400 naira, 1,000 naira to. You that collected no shishi because you want Nigeria to be better on this. Those ones and their choice and their enablement, right? They will now bring in criminals whose actions, policies will make life even harder for you. Is they see them? Somebody said, some of you must die if this country must work. Some people must die. I said, who are those people that must die? I said, those who are enabling these criminal politicians. I said, well, there are many. So it's either you are going to actually have to fight a civil war with the Ronukus. You just start a revolution and their criminal leaders won't be they won't be the only target. You will also have to target the Ronukus. So that way you are cleansing the whole place. You are ensuring that you are cleansing their enablers too. I'm just saying, because it's so massive that the criminal politicians have invested so much in impoverishing the people enough that, Papa, a company like say the pool can never dry. Countries, they pull people out of poverty. Nigerian criminal politicians are dipping people into poverty and they're asking them to clap and be grateful. They are telling them that it could be worse. Yeah, we know things are not easy, but it could be worse. You should be grateful. Be thankful. Be thankful that you are not like Somalia. You are not like Sudan. You are not like this or that. They are telling their people that life is worse than whatever hardship they are facing. But instead of them to get mad at their leaders, they should be encouraging their leaders. Papa, encourage them to do what? To do their job. It's crazy, isn't it? There is this retired soldier in Abuja. I think they say he's a retired general. What happened? Among all these grabbed lands by Leke in Abuja, I'm surprised that the man is surprised that it is his own turn. Maybe he's not, because the video didn't even show like he's surprised. So what happened? A retired general, I heard, a retired soldier of Nigerian army, very old man, converted his land, his portion of land in Abuja, to a garden that seems like everybody goes there too. So it was their turn. No warning, no paste of notification or anything at all. The next thing, they brought in their bulldozers and they demolished everything. That's what the old man said. They demolished everything. In Abuja is story.
Zone 3 Abuja, Development Control, FCDA, led by one Mr. Galadima, demolished a garden owned by a retired general. Everything in the garden worth millions of naira was completely demolished and the destroyed items were chattered away by scavengers popularly known as Babambola. What a great loss. The shocking part of the story is that the said general was not informed, no quick notice from the development control.
Good evening, sir. We have seen the way these people destroy your garden. We are not happy. But what happened, sir?
What will I do? I was here in the morning and I saw them coming. They say they are from development control. And they started marking the place. I said, what for? They say they are demolishing. I said, how can you demolish? Without notification, without anything. They say they must demolish today. And I begged them, I said, please. I met the director on Mr. Galadima, who I used to know. And I said, please, give me 1 week. He said no. I said, okay, just give me a day to move my properties out of there. He said no, they will not allow me, they will just destroy everything. And before I know it, they brought the tractor
and they start leveling everywhere.
And as they were leveling, the area boys, the Babambola started stealing everything. So today, what was here yesterday is totally flattened by development control, who claimed that they were acting under authority of the minister.
Sorry, sir. But we have seen like all your fridge and all other things are completely destroyed.
Crushed with their tractor.
This is serious.
Crushed, including my personal document that I begged to be able to remove. They never allowed me to remove it time.
Sorry, sir. Sorry for what happened, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sorry for what happened, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
This is a sad news and a harsh action to a retired general who has served his country for good 35 years.
Look at those fridge there. Go that side. You see that fridge? They don't?
Everything. We did not even carry anything.
How you not carry anything? No, come this side and see. Oh boy, see how many millions of naira we don't go here now. Kai.
The reason behind the operation by the development control remain unknown, but a humiliated action against the retired general with no regard.
See, what you are actually seeing there at play is what you can call impunity that has now become law. A process where injustice happens from the people who are supposed to protect the people's rights and give them justice. So who do you run to? Nowhere. So Nigeria has become that kind of lawless place that it might take you becoming a victim before you actually realizes it. Yeah, that's something again about Nigeria, right? Sometimes when you talk about things happening, sometimes they will sound so strange. Do you get what I mean? As you know, stuff that they will say stronger than fiction. Yeah, some stories from Nigeria, when you listen to them, you're going to be like, Abba, is that true? Yeah, it's true. It happened. Really? Where? To who? So that is why most of the time, people need to become the victim of the same system to understand, right? The deep rot that we are talking about. You see, when you don't have law and order in a place where anything goes, where you have this anyhowness, right? Where you practices whataboutism. What about this one? You, Mayegun, I've been watching you. What about, how come you are not talking about, what about that one? What about, you see? It's unfortunate. So people need to become victims for them to understand how to react to injustice. And when it hasn't happened to them, sometimes they tell people to move on. Oh, Baba, move on, Jare. I don't understand all this complaint, Jare. Something will don't happen for the past 2 weeks. Baba, move on, Jare, instead of you to just move on. They want you to move on. But whenever it happens to them, they will now watch them with the kind of reactions. The reactions that it will be like the whole world is against them because all of you are quiet now. Can you not see what I'm suffering? Can you not see what they are doing to me? Everybody is quiet now. Typical. That is why on Mayegun's Diary Political, for me as a professor and the GO in this temple, in this field, I have realized that the type of injustice you have in that contraption does not even spare anybody. You're not spared. I'm a Christian. Now like this, it affect, to affect me. I am a Muslim. I'm a Yoruba man. Oh, I'm an Igbo man. I'm a Hausa man. Touch me. You are lying to yourself.